Tim Black. Tim Black. Tim Black. Yes, I am. True. Tim Black. Tim Black. Tim Black. Tim Black. I am TimBlack.com. Tim Black. Tim Black. Tim Black. Tim Black. Yes, I am. True. Funny. Tim Black. I am TimBlack.com. Tim Black.
Hello, people. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Glad to have you here in the house. Let me try to get centered up a little bit. Yeah. Welcome to the Tim Black at Night Show. I'm your man, Tim Black. Glad you could join me. Hopefully, I'm getting everyone in right now. Hopefully, I'm on Facebook, Periscope, and YouTube. So if you're there, right, if you're out there, give it up for yourselves. Some people know you're in the house. Yeah. Oh, man. Happy 4th of July, you crazy kids. You guys did all right? Yeah? Everybody spent time with the family? Nobody lost any digits, messing with the fireworks? Gosh. A holiday goes wrong. Yeah? All because you wanted to hold that M80 in your hand and show off in front of that little lady. Wanted to show how bad you were. How tough you were. Tough guy. Huh. Tough guy, huh? Bad things happen. Yeah. Showing off for the ladies can result in losing fingers. And losing a lot more than that, too. So hopefully no one had that experience. And ladies, don't do that. Don't do it. But yeah, my 4th of July was pretty great, as you may have heard. I reached 100,000 subscribers. Give it up for that, 100,000 subscribers. Yeah, something, a little something. Only took 4 years of my life. So it took 4 years. No, guys, it's a great thing, when you can get people to listen to you. Lord knows my wife don't listen to me that often. She does. I mean, you've been together for a while. It's like, here you go again, something to say. Always something to say. Hey, here you go with the good mornings again. Here you go with the good nights. Here you go with how your day been. Here you go. Now, we got a good relationship. But I'm saying, man, it means something that people actually click the subscribe button on your show. At one point in time, they liked it. One day they liked it, and they said they'd come back, and a lot of them never did. But a lot of you did come back, and you keep coming back. So for that, my friends, for all of you, can you spare $1? Can you spare $1? No, man. I want to give a big shout out to everybody who watches the Tim Black Show and all its iterations, because there's been a lot of iterations. You'll notice the background. It's by my man, timelessbackdrops.com or .net. Timeless Backdrops hooked me up. My man Shell hooked me up, man. He really did. He reached out to me one day. It was like, Tim, I want to help you look better online, because you got a great message, but some people, when they cut on the show and your background looked kind of raggedy, I was like, what? Raggedy? Whatever do you mean, bruh? Now I was like, yeah, I know, man. I know it's raggedy, son. He's like, look, but people, your first impression matters, so let me hook you up with a backdrop. So he sent me this backdrop. So go see Timeless Backdrops. And yes, I pulled it back out, and some people like it. Some people, they're like, Some people liked it when I used the plain black backdrop, but I noticed everybody was getting a plain black backdrop. Plain black backdrop. Yeah. And I figured I'd just go back to something different with a little color, a little pop in it. So you guys let me know what you think. Things happen. Like I said, it's been a lot of iterations of this show. So many different things I've done. Used to be by the bricks. Then I was like, okay, let me not do the bricks. And, it's just a lot. I've been in different garages and basements, hallways, outhouses, jail cells, therapist rooms. I've been everywhere doing this show. Chicago, Philadelphia, Ohio, Indiana, California. I've been all over the country, kind of. Not really. But thank you so much, guys, for making this, look, I know for a fact nothing big gets done alone. Sometimes relationships get a little strained, though. People get tired of each other, I mean, what I'm saying? Like, people get tired of me. I understand. I get tired of me sometimes, because I can get on my nerves, just, with the repetitive, and look, guys, and, look, guys. But no, I get tired of me sometimes, so I understand we have these moments, but hopefully at the end of the day, we all are on the same side. That's the side for justice, baby. That's the side we are on. We're on the side of justice. We're tired of it just being just us. We want some justice, baby. So we get some justice up in the house. Can we do that? So that's the thing. Like, you can have falling outs with people and don't see eye to eye and disagree and even strongly disagree. Just don't go into talking about each other's mother, dead relatives, dead children, anything like that. Like, there's certain things you can't come back from. Most things you can come back from. I had a next door neighbor. We used to fight all the time. That's what we did. Fight over who jumped the best, who landed the best, who did the best stunt. Fight over whose car got picked. That's my car. That's my car. We fight over stupid stuff. But the next day, we were friends again. But I'm not saying that amongst you guys in this movement thing. No, when you get mad at somebody, you stay mad. Just block a person for life off one tweet. It's the one tweet, he cut me deep. He cut me deep. How could he not know page 172 of Noam Chomsky's book, paragraph 6? How could he not know that? Like, maybe he didn't read that one yet. Come on, give people room to be human beings. Like, see, this is what's happening. See, at first we got a big tent of people. It's a lot of people in the tent, right? It's a whole big tent of people. I hope that we're streaming okay. I didn't check sound or nothing. Your brother didn't check nothing. Talking to himself. That would be corny. This happened to me, though, so. But I'm saying is this would be a big 10 of us, a whole bunch of us, right? And then what happens is we start doing this. It's be all this space. The space goes there. You know why, right? All those people didn't just quit. It's just they get kicked out. Because we get so exclusive. You gotta leave room for disagreement. You do. Leave room for disagreement, leave room for the people to come back. But see, because you can't have a movement if you only got 3 people in it. Yeah, that's not a movement. That's just some people moving around. We need a movement. Meant to be together. Foment, argument, enjoyment, something you do together. Something is activity. So we need the activity together of us. Government is meant to be governed, ruled over. We need to work together. And that's what I think is the problem. So we got to do that, guys. Anyway. So thank you once again for being a part of this show, for coming back tirelessly to listen to me rant and to listen to my callers rant, because let's face it, some of my callers, they call up here rant too, and it's really cool. But also for my great guests that I bring on from time to time. Great guests and very interesting people with their own messages, and it's really fantastic, man, to have a platform that people want to come to. So, yeah, I'm enjoying that, and hopefully I'll be able to bring you better or bring you more interesting guests. How about not better? How about more interesting guests, more people, and some of my old crew to come back through too. You know what I mean? So that's it, man. Give it up for yourselves. Give it up for everybody. Everybody just give it up. Give it up. So trying to get back in the swing of things, it's kind of hard to do when you got people got time off from work, and it's just the work thing with the holiday thing, then you got the kids, and then you're trying to focus, and then Momo's like, Tim, we got to kill him with the content, let's get him. And I'm like, yeah. And then, it's like a lot going on. People don't know, I've got a lot going on. But I did print out a couple stories that I'd like to share with you. I like to share these stories with you. This story here is amazingly, it's something, I'll just get to it. A 25-year-old woman convicted for making up fake rape claims against 15 innocent men. This didn't now this didn't happen in the U.S., but it did happen. Okay, it happened in a westernized where it happened. A British woman did this. Okay, so this is hey, just giving the news here. Just giving the news. Want you to know the news. Now, I want you to know this, could put it in your memory bank. Bad things like this happen. Listen, a British woman who repeatedly claimed of being sexually assaulted and raped by 15 different men, leading one to be wrongly imprisoned, is now facing jail time of her own after she was convicted Thursday of lying about her claims. She lied, man. Her name is Gemma Beale. Gemma Beale was a determined liar who repeatedly went to great lengths to fabricate evidence in an attempt to see innocent men convicted, including telling deliberate lies under oath. London Crown Prosecutor Service lawyer Samuel Main said, Beale was convicted of perjury and perverting the course of justice. Oh, man, and Gemma is a piece of work. That's what Gemma is. Gemma is a piece of work. Gemma. Gemma ain't shit. Listen, she didn't just do this thing. She didn't go on I'm going to pick a guy. First of all, how do you pick guys to lie on? Just randomly picking guys, I don't like his hat. Uh-oh, he raped me. I don't like the car he's driving. He grabbed my boobie. Like, how do you pick these people to ruin their lives? She's ruining people's lives, willy-nilly, just willy-nilly. And the next point is a good point because she did this from 2010 to 2013. She went on a lying spree, y'all. Just picking people out. Now, I know I got some women watching who are like, Tim, you got to be really careful with this story. This is one of those stories, Tim, that could get a lot of women who need to come forward may not want to come forward because they're thinking you're going to think they're lying, like this woman in Britain, this British woman. You got to be really careful, Tim. Okay, I understand that, but I got to report this because the fact is, it's horrible what she did, and there are people like her out there. They will lie on you, and besides, it could have been your son, lady. You got any kids? Your son could have been somebody Gemma Beale fingered or lied and said, you know what I'm saying, lied. All right, so that's why I'm doing it. It was later discovered that the 25-year-old had a steady boyfriend with whom she had a sexual relationship. All right, so let me get this right. You're not just this pent-up person that's out just getting guys. What did your boyfriend do? Like, he did something. He pissed you. I blame her boyfriend for this. Her boyfriend had to be the reason why she wanted to go out lying on random guys. Guys she had no relationship with whatsoever, from what I can tell. Boyfriend did it. See, this is why you got to treat your girl right, or she'll get another guy locked up because she's mad at you. False allegations of sexual assault and rape are rare, but when made, they're serious as they undermine the credibility of genuine victims and efforts of the CPS and police to see perpetrators brought to justice. In one case, the man was in prison, the other over the allegations, and in another, the alleged attacker fled the country. This man had to pick up and leave everything he'd known all his life because this woman is lying on him. Just lying on him, lied on him. And no one believed him. Even his best friends probably thought he was full of shit. Like, man, I don't even know her. What happened, dog? Man, I did nothing with her. All right. Was she drunk? Was you drunk? Nah, man, I told you I don't even know this woman. All right, man. Man, you doesn't seem like you believe me. I believe you, man. Of course I believe you. Man, I can't believe you did that, man. I can't believe that you took advantage of a... And it is bad because it does hurt other victims in a way, you know, but it's the reality of what happened in this case. And hopefully this woman, Gemma Beale, will face the full brunt of the law. In one false claim from 2012, Beale said she was attacked by 4 men in an alley with a piece of barbed wire. But jurors were shown footage of her walking home alone and were told by prosecutors that the injuries were self-inflicted. After Beale made another allegation in November 2013, the police reviewed all of her previous claims and discovered a clear and sustained pattern of willful falsification. Beale is expected to be sentenced on August 24th. Okay, so she's a brazen liar. Maybe she has mental issues too. Maybe she needs some time to be talked nicely to in a quiet room and get to the bottom of her chicanery. Here's the thing, guys. How much time do you give a woman who lies on you about rape? I think she should get maybe 1, 2, 45 years. 45, no, life sentence. Fuck, I'm being too nice. She needs a life sentence, guys. That's what you give this woman. This woman, you can't see her here. This is her. You can't see it's really blown out because it's on the white piece. She deserves a life sentence. Because you're taking someone's life. Like, even if someone is cleared of rape, it doesn't leave. It's like the friend with no job. Just won't leave. You know? Wanted to go, won't go. You know, been camping on the couch for months. Remember we talked about that due date? That's rape. Rape will not leave. You can try to make it leave. You can get it a job. It won't go do the job. It's going to stay there. If it gets a job, it's going to get fired. It's going to come back. It's going to eat up all your food in the refrigerator. It's going to cut in on your alone time with your lady. That's what your friend is going to do. That's what rape does. Rape allegations. So I hope that Miss Beale gets the time that she's deserved for being a scumbag. Scumbag. And she had a man the whole time. Give it up for scumbaggery in Britain, not being in the U.S. this time. But you know what happens. Get up for that. It happens. It's really weird to do a clap thing after that. Back to the center, Democrats. Okay, so this is an article. Looks like it's from the New York Times. It grabbed my attention because it was talking directly to the Democrats, like I do. I talk to the Democrats like, Democrats, listen to me, Democrat. Listen, Democrat. Look at me, Democrat, when I'm talking to you. Move to the center, dog. Move to the center. Left, center, left. Not right, center. Not right, left, center. Left, there's a left and there's a left. There's left. Like, I'm left. Ajamu Baraka is left. Between me and Ajamu. Okay. You over here between me and Hillary. That's not left. She's on the right. That puts you in the center of the center. I want you center left. The path back to power for the Democratic Party today. Oh, who wrote this? Mark Penn and Andrew Stein. This is a very good article. In fact, you should go pick it up. Seriously. All right. The path back to power for the Democratic Party today, as it was in the 90s, is unquestionably to move to the center and reject the siren calls of the left. Listen to this guy. Don't listen. Move to the center. Move to the center. Listen. Now, I'm a little upset by it because it starts off horrible, right? But one of the reasons why I'm upset about it is because, like you, right, Democrat, look at me, Democrat, stop going to sleep when I'm talking. I know. Focus. Is that we've been warped by our representatives. We think that center, we got to fall center. right? Hillary was not center. She was right. She was in any other system, she would have been a Republican all day. Get it? She's a Republican. She's not a Democrat. You have been duped into thinking these people are Democrats when they're not. No, they're not. They're not. She's not. So the true center is actually left. That's what this guy doesn't get. But he's in a bubble, right? We want things that are really left-oriented, okay? But he thinks that's no. See, to be center, you get what I'm saying? All right. We're all out of whack. Like we don't know what we're doing. We're walking in the walls because our compass is broke. We don't know what the left or the right is anymore. It's just all screwed up. In the early 90s, the Democrats relied on identity politics, promoted equality of outcomes instead of equality of opportunity, and looked to find a government solution for every problem. Really, that's what we did? We tried to find a government solution for every problem? How about what we tried to do, Mitch, is we tried to get the government to right wrongs. At least that's what we tried to do. Yeah, I guess 4 decades of affirmative action? Is that what you're referring to, my Mitch friend? That's what you're referring to? Oh, okay, I get it. 40 years to make up for 400. And then we're going to include women and Eskimos and Asians and Native Americans. We're going to include all disabled folks, everybody. We're just going to throw everybody in and call it affirmative action for everybody. And we're going to only let that happen for 40 years. That's what we're going to do. And then you complain. You say that's the problem, is that you wanted to fix government problems. I think my problems were caused by the government. In fact, I know they were. After years of leftward drift by the Democrats culminated in Republican control of the House under Speaker Newt Gingrich, President Clinton moved the party back to the center. That was the center? Deregulating everything? Deregulating the FCC? Deregulating the Telecommunications Act, that act that ruined news? You call that moving back to, that's not moving to center. That's moving to, that's just shitty policy. Deregulation is a neoliberal concept. You do know this, right? Let's deregulate everything and privatize everything. No. You're thinking the market is going to correct these problems. Market's not going to correct everything. Sometimes market make things worse. Look at Facebook. Look at Walmart. Look at Google. Look at CNN. All right, I don't want to read much more of this. Let's see. There are plenty good issues Democrats should be championing. They need to reject socialist ideas. Who is this guy? We need to reject socialist ideas. Oh, yeah, I know, like police force, firemen. Who needs that? I mean, true. But like other stuff, like we don't need, like, I don't know, clinics, health clinics, roads. Like all this stuff is socialism. Why do these people, only rich elites say shit like this? Poor people say it, they don't know what they're saying. Get rid of socialism. Okay, we're going to go ahead and close that park area. What? Yeah, it's paid for by our tax dollars. We don't want to pay. Oh, no. We want our natural resources. But that's socialism. It's paid through the society, not through your money directly. Get it? That's it. And then only people that can go to the park, my friend, are the people who can pay to go to the park. It's not just an open park. Yeah, I don't like this article too much. I take it back. Don't read this article unless you want to be really pissed off. Only thing I like is the ending. The ending's good. He says, Americans are looking for can-do Democrats in the mode of John F. Kennedy and Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton? This guy's an asshole. Who wrote this? Hey, Mark Penn, Andrew Stein, go fuck yourselves. Twice. It's two of y'all. That's two. Look, Bill Clinton was a pimp. He is a pimp. He's a pimp of the working man. Get out there. All this time, I was telling Hillary, I said, Hillary, I like my pimp cane. I really like my pimp cane, Hillary. I hit him with it, and they was like, okay. I like that pimp thing. all the time I'm pimping. Oh, you got my money, baby. I know you got your money for Bubba. Come on now. Come on now. I know you got that money for Bubba. You got Bubba's money, baby. Oh, don't make me. I'll have to raise up all the time, hit you with this. Bill Clinton pimped working people. Decimated unions is what's been happening. That NAFTA trade deal, horrible. That's what you think we need? That's your big advice. Get Bill Clinton in. We had his wife. Nah, son. Nah. We could have had him back in the second chair. We was like, nah. Lowest turnout in like 2 decades. Nah. They didn't want him. But now you're telling them that's what we should want. We should want the Clintons back. Because JFK is gone. You think we should want the Clintons back. Screw you, New York Times writers. Go to hell. Go to hell. I'm trying to tell y'all. I know something about that. I know a little bit about Bill. I try to tell y'all. Tim Black, he knows me. We used to hang out. We used to do cocaine in the bathrooms at the club. No, we didn't, Bill. Well, I used to do it. I did something for you. You did something for me. I did all of it. I had a good time, too. All right. I did a video on this, but I want to rap about it a little bit more because I want people who didn't watch my video because they don't understand how important it is. They watch my videos. It's important. It's important. Love the show, watch the video. Don't just watch the show, watch the video. They're shorter. Some members of the GOP, senators particularly, are waking up to the BS. When I say BS, I don't mean Bernie Sanders, I mean bullshit. They're waking up to the bullshit. And they're realizing that this Senate healthcare bill is horrible. All right? And the reason why they're recognizing it is not just because they've been reading, because a lot of them haven't been reading at all. Well, they haven't been reading the bill. What they read was the CBO. Now, the CBO is they do the analysis of the bill. Something policy overview or something, right? They look at it and they go, oh God, oh no. Will this help America or hurt America? How much will it hurt us? How much will it help us? Will it help us or not? They look at it. Well, see, some of these GOP senators paid attention to the findings of the CBO when they looked at the new Senate healthcare bill, and they realized that a lot more people are going to be without health insurance than they are currently. And to them, that was acceptable. The only problem was some of them went back home. And see, when you go back home, you got to deal with mama. Oh, yeah, got to go with the little lady or the little man, you know, but got to go back home. You got to deal with the wife looking at you like, she's looking at you like, you going to pass that piece of shit bill, that horrible legislation. One of these senators, his name is John Hoeven. He's out of North Dakota. Now, he was like on the edge, like, I don't know if I'm going to do it. Oh, man, I might do it. I might do it. I don't know if I'm going to do it, though. I might do it. I don't know. But then they went on a recess. And Mitch McConnell didn't have a vote, so he had to punt. He had to punt till after the 4th of July. And this was bad because all these GOP senators who was about to hold their nose, whatever, A, yay, whatever, all the yays, they were going to hold their nose and do a yay, right? They had to come home and see their wives and see their kids. Look at them like they stole something. You know? Some of them, unbeknownst to me, because I didn't realize it, but some of these senators, some of these Republican senators actually have consciences. It's like, oh. Some of them for the first time ever, like, oh. My 4-year-old daughter was looking at me with shame in her eyes. And for the first time, I felt like, oh, I need to get another beer. Got to stop sleeping with hookers, too, while I'm at it. But no, it was like I felt shame. Like I was letting people down if I signed that bill. wouldn't feel right. You know? Now if you were an average American, you don't have all the money in the world. You got just, trying to make it. Well, for you, I'm sure you get it, right? You get it. You come home, you got this horrible decision to make. It may impact your neighbors, people you live around that, you value at some point. You bumped into them accidentally a couple of times when you accidentally made eye contact, didn't really mean to, while you were walking to your Mercedes. Well, he had to come home and deal with that. Some of these Republicans are realizing that maybe it's not a good idea to basically decide to kill 22 million people. Because that's what I do. I cut to the chase. If you take people's health care, if you take away their Medicare, you take away their ability to get benefits. Those benefits is life-saving benefits. I don't mean benefits like you get yourself, a turkey on Christmas and a ham sandwich on, 4th of July. No. What I'm saying, benefits like, prescriptions. Benefits like checkups. All right? And if you cut Medicaid, well, hell, Medicaid is actually covering lots of seniors. Seniors need it. They need their coverage. And if you take their coverage, you're doing more than pulling the rug from under people. You're killing people. So let's just cut to the chase. I want to ask the GOP and all these members, I just want to ask them, man, be like, yo, what's up, homie? What's up, Mitch? What's up, Paul? How you doing, bro? Yeah, what's up, man? How does it feel being a killer? Hey, how does it feel killing people? And you're doing it real stealth too, because you're not even walking up and having to do it yourself. You're like doing it real soft, real stealthy what you're killing. You just sign the paper and people die. It's just amazing. You're not even there at the scene of the crime. They just can't get their coverage. They can't get their appointments. They can't afford to go see the doctor. They just die. That's it. And then all of a sudden, your air's cleaner because less people are inhaling it. But you are a killer. You are definitely a killer. So I like the fact that senators like John Hoeven of North Dakota went home and got a chance to see his wife and see his kids and see the dog. Even the dog was like, that means motherfucker was like, motherfucker, this motherfucker, this mofo, But so there may be some hope for this country yet when Republicans are choosing not to sign a bill that is more devastating than the bill, not only the bill they say they were going to replace, but the other bill that they were trying to pass. And I'm not saying that the Obamacare is the option. No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying the only option is to have single payer, is to have Medicare for all, is to have universal coverage for every freaking human being in the United States. The richest country in the history of countries should be able to take care of its own. And if you don't believe that, if you are able to be brainwashed, Jedi mind tricked, lured, distracted from that reality of very simply, hey, I am here, therefore I need health care, then you are part of the fucking problem. And you need to grow up and read because this is too important. The Obamacare is better than this, but it's only better because this really sucks. Single payer, y'all. Get up for that. That's pretty good. A little over the top. It's all right. Not too much. Yeah. I do, I'm saying, I really feel very strongly about that bit, though. I mean, I'm serious. People need health care, y'all. All right, so can we go on to Betsy DeVos? Betsy DeVos, your girl. Isn't she, beautiful? Isn't she treacherous? Isn't she amazingly not knowing what the hell she knows what she's doing. I don't want to call Betsy stupid because Betsy's smart. Betsy said, I'm going to put my money to work. So she gave all those millions of dollars to the GOP, and now she's Secretary of Education. She's just sitting up there I didn't know all these black people would be here. I know they go to schools, but really, they go to schools. You know, she's always, that's how she looks. I don't know, man. She just does not seem like she should be doing that job at all. Not at all. Well, they're suing her. All right. 19 attorney generals sued Betsy DeVos for delaying profit for college rules. Yeah. There you go. Democratic attorney generals from 18 states and the District of Columbia sued U.S. Education Secretary Betsy DeVos on Thursday over her decision to suspend rules that were meant to protect students from abuse by for-profit colleges. Because once again, Betsy looking out for somebody, but it ain't you. It's not the students. It's not you. No, it's the companies. It's the companies. Well, if we don't take care of the companies, then what do we have? A country that takes care of its citizens? Oh, God. Oh. You just don't know anything, Mr. Black. That's not how we run capitalism. Capitalism means we take care of companies first. Okay? Now just go back in your little basement studio and let us take care of the big stuff. The lawsuit filed in federal court in Washington says DeVos violated rulemaking laws when she announced a June 14th decision to delay so-called borrower defense to repayment rules, which were finalized under President Barack Obama and scheduled to take effect July 1st. In her announcement saying the rules would be delayed and rewritten, Betsy DeVos said they've created a muddled process that's unfair to students and schools. The Education Department didn't immediately comment on the suit. Oh, the Education Department, come on now. Come on now. Oh, that's right. You work for Betsy. You can't say nothing about Betsy. The rules, if they would have went into place, would have forbidden schools from forcing students to sign agreements that waive their right to sue. Defrauded students would have faced a quicker path to get their loans erased, and schools, not taxpayers, could have been held responsible for the cost. Ooh, so get it? So look. This is an interesting paragraph. Very interesting. If you get defrauded, remember them schools that pop up, them pop-up schools, like they got pop-up clubs, they got pop-up food wagons. Well, they got pop-up schools that are just as horrible. They need to pop out. Pop be gone. Poof go away. Poof never exist. Bad degree. They give you something like you get a completion letter. I went to one of those schools when I was a kid. I went to one of those schools that, you know, you get this thing, it's written in crayon on like a back of a piece of paper. Now they don't even got the money to get you a fresh sheet of paper. It's a piece of paper with something else written on it. I was like, what's this? It's like, that's your diploma. I was like, why has it got Kmart, property at Kmart? Oh, it's because we used it, we recycled. No, that's not recycling. That's cheap. I went to one of those schools. And you get out, you get this paper. I was like, so how'd I do? They were like, 5.0. I was like, 5.0? Like, yes. I was like, all right, 5.0. I thought it only went up to 4.0. It's like, no, you did a 5.0, Tim Black. Like, really? He's like, yeah. Go get him, Tim. I'm out there looking for a job, and I remember on my interview, I was like trying to get into this law firm, right? This is a real story. I'm trying to get a law firm. And a white guy, older white guy, he looked at me, he was like, and I'm all proud, right? I'm all proud, like, and by the, you know, and went to school. I did very well. I interacted. I learned about the discovery process because it was a paralegal school, right? I learned about this, I learned about that, and you know, and I'm like, I'm trying to be all, you know, on top of my game. Like I learned about the discovery process and the rudimentary rules of law. And you studied the Black's Lawberry book, law book, Black's Law book. That's it. And the court, the torts, and the courts with the torts. And all of that. Yes. And the white guy, he was like this the whole time I was talking. He was like this. He's just staring at the ceiling and shit on me like, this. And one time I thought he actually laughed at me. He acted like he was coughing. Then he did something that I owe him a lot for. I respected what he did. He set his big ass up. He straightened his glasses and he said, you didn't go to a real school, you have no there's no opportunity for you here. You seem like a nice enough fellow. Call me a fellow. I wanted to punch him. But you would have to go to a real college, not this Chucky's school for paralegals. So good luck with that. That's just the truth. And I left, I got up, was heartbroken, man. Devastated. You know what I did? I took my ass right back to that school and I said, hey, why I can't get no job? They said, because you use it, can't get no. That's not how you talk, Tim Black. I said, I know I'm angry right now. Can a black man be angry? And I made a big stink. I made a big stink, right, about it. Real true story. What they did was they helped me find a job. Yeah, I kept pushing the issue, and they helped me find a job. Now, I didn't know I could have sued them because they just giving out these fake diplomas and charging people all this money, taking out all this debt to go to this stupid school. I was too young to know, right, that the school was garbage. You know, and I didn't know I could have sued and got my money back and never had that debt on my books. Betsy DeVos wanted to take away your ability to defend yourself directly to that school if they shaft you, if they dog you out, if they give you a worthless piece of material that you can't get a job with after they claimed all these placement percentages and all this crap. And believe it or not, if you pay attention during the day, I'm working. I don't watch daytime TV unless it's like catching up on some press conference. But there are people who sit around, they're looking for work, and they see these shows come on, and they got these schools that are full of crap, and they actually go. And all I'm saying is, the rules that would have forbidden schools from forcing students to sign agreements that waive their right to sue. You should never waive your right to sue. You don't know what's going to happen. You come in Tim Black's studio, and I'll get you waive your right to sue. What if something fall out the ceiling and hit you? You don't know if something's going to fall out the ceiling and hit you. So this is horrible. And it shows that Betsy DeVos is not on the side of the people. She's on the side of the corporations. That's where she's always been. She is a corporation. Blackwater, all the money, everything about them, the entire, that's what they do, okay? I don't even think there's any more to read. The lawsuit says DeVos and the Education Department failed to take legally required steps to delay already established rules. It says they failed to open the decision to public comment and failed to provide an adequate legal justification for delaying the rules, among other faults. So Obama did do something. He didn't do much, but he did something for schools. What he did was he put this in place. And Betsy chooses to destroy it because it doesn't benefit companies. It benefits you. And that's just what it is. So I hope that this lawsuit, I don't know how many people in this. Last week, a group of 47 Democrats in Congress, along with independents, Bernie Sanders of Vermont, sent a letter to DeVos opposing the delay, saying the department had never used litigation as a reason to delay rules. So she's stalling for time. I don't know what she expects to get out of this. I just know, like I was trying to tell people before, the privatization, she keeps saying, well, it's going to really help these kids. Well, everybody can't go to private school. And if you're taking money out of the public schools, what about the people still stuck in the public schools? That's always been my argument. No one's ever been able to say a rebuttal to that argument other than, don't be them, be over here. Well, everybody can't be over here because there's almost so much room over here. People got to be over here. And those people are being dogged out, left behind. It's already an inadequate system as is, where schools where people make less money get less money in their budget because it's based on tax dollars. We need to have the government fund these schools. And we can't fund education and healthcare, dogs. I don't understand what we're doing. You keep saying make America great again. We are number one. Well, if our schools suck and our healthcare sucks, what are we number one in? Consumption of mayonnaise, deviled eggs. What are we number one in? And can we be number one in something that matters? Dropping bombs on other countries is not a good number one unless you're the bomb manufacturer. All right. So can we grow up? Can we read? Can we care? Can we at least look out for our own best interests? You ain't got to like me. You don't. You can hate me, but look out for your own self-interest. If you look out for your own best interest, if probably, regardless of what color you are, what gender you are, what religion you are, what orientation you are, it'll probably benefit me too. It's the same thing, vice versa. So let's do that. Oh, and fuck Betsy DeVos. That's right. That's right. All right. Let's jump over to this one real quick. This one I don't really need a paper for. So we got the Russia story. I thought it was going away. I got kind of excited. My nipples got hard. I wanted to go to the liquor store, pick up a fifth of something. I don't know, some Jack Daniels or something. Some old cigars, watch some Menace to Society, something. Well, these are things, I don't even know why I put those things together, but you understand what I'm saying? Like I wanted to reminisce. I wanted to watch Fridays and say the lines before Ice Cube said them. You playing with my money, it's like playing with my emotions. I wanted to do that. Because I thought the Russia story was all over. It's like, CNN got embarrassed. Everybody's going to back off this thing now. Senator Nina Turner was talking about it 3 months ago on the Breakfast Club. You need to go watch that video, by the way, guys. I'm not even joking. Go watch Nina Turner on the Breakfast Club 3 months ago, spitting real truth, okay? Before anybody else was even talking about it. What happened is, I think some people saw her talk about it. I didn't see her talk about it until maybe 4 days ago. I saw this clip. But, like many of you, I was excited. I was excited about the end of the Russia scare. And then, guess what happened? It kept right on going. Oh, they kept on going. They even ratcheted it up now. Oh, they're making it even more scary. They say that Trump needs to go tomorrow when he meets with Putin, right? He needs to tell Putin to his face, listen here, Putin. We don't like what you've been doing. It's big fail, all of it. They want Trump to say to Putin's face, you stole our elections, you were colluding with me, you did these things, Putin. Admit them, Putin. Admit them right now to my face. You don't play with us. Yeah, sort of like they wanted, what was it? Hillary said she told Wall Street, and I told them to cut it out. They said, get your old ass out of here. I told them to cut it out. Okay, with the transcripts. I told them not to let you see them. I told them to burn the transcripts. Same thing, right? That's what they want Trump to do. They want Trump to go out in front tomorrow when he meets with Putin and then put it on the line. Well, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. And a couple of reasons. One is there's no real evidence for it. In fact, the evidence has gotten more flimsier as time has went on. It went from 17 security agencies to 3 security agencies. But it was always 3. It was always 3. They just made it 17 because it sounded more imposing. Sounded more credible to say 17. How many dates y'all two went on before y'all got married? It's better to say 17. Sounds like you really got to know each other. If you just say 3, it's like 3 dates. This is, you jump into things pretty quick, don't you? Real risk taker. Regular generation stupid. So no, I don't expect Trump to do it. Another reason why he won't do it, not just because it's lacking evidence, because the people that are calling for him to do it are losers. Yeah, you don't get to lose elections, lose seats, lose governorships, just lose. All I do is lose. All I do is lose, no matter what. No matter what it is, I can never get the win. Every time I walk into the building, everybody's hands go up. Then it's an L, then it's an L, then it's an L, duck down. Because all we do is lose. That's what they do. And the person who's really calling for it is Chuck Schumer. Chuck, I wouldn't take advice. Look, taking advice from Chuck Schumer is like taking Like let me put it this way, taking presidential advice or political advice from Chuck Schumer would be like taking dating advice or sex advice from a virgin. Taking political advice from Chuck Schumer or from the Democrats at this point is like your next door neighbor whose car is always broke down, never runs. He's always catching the bus. He need a ride from you. Him trying to tell you what's wrong with your car. You know? Yeah, you need to check on that, man. I don't know. You need to do something about that, man. Your car. Man, what do you know about cars? You got 2 beat up old buckets in the yard. They don't work. If you knew so much about cars, your car would be running and you would not be riding around on my gas, using up all my gas money, putting all this wear and tear on my axle. So it's arrogant. It's the it's the epitome of arrogance and ignorance, where the Democrats think they have a position where they can push Trump to confront Putin on flimsy evidence that they can't even prove. And that's also very stupid. And don't get me wrong, Trump liable to go out there and say something he shouldn't say. I get that, you know, but you can't give him the Cliff Notes because you don't even understand that elections are won in the Electoral College. And this is your job. Like, if you don't know that, it's like being a football player not knowing how many people need to be on the field. You got to know that. That's like important. Which way your goal is. No, don't go that way. It's this way. Like, these are basics. If you don't understand the ball goes in the basket, not in the bathroom, in the basket. Like, these things matter. Differences matter. And they're like pushing Trump to make these allegations directly to Putin. And I think it's beyond stupid. I just think it's arrogant as hell that you think you could do that. You know? What is it? McGregor? Who? If McGregor knocks out Floyd, he gets a lot of bragging rights. You know? If Floyd knocks out McGregor, not as many, but he gets some, right? Just because, you know, he's going to talk crap anyway. Here's the thing. If you get knocked out, you can't talk crap, right? The person who gets knocked out does not get to set the table, the rules. They don't get to say, here goes my advice, you got to take it, and you got to do this. No, first of all, you're not in power. You can't pass anything, and you lost. And you keep backing losers. And your most popular politician isn't even Democrat. Like, how is your best person on your team not even on your team? So, therefore, you can't tell me much. Adam Schiff is a hack, too. Guy's a hack. I want to be popular. Like, I never heard of Adam Schiff. I didn't even know what a Schiff was. I thought a Schiff was something you worked. And Adam Schiff is working my nerves with this Russia crap. Adam, it ain't gonna happen, man. It's nothing. You got nothing. You got nothing. Nothing. Even when their letter they wrote to Trump. Look, even the letter they wrote to Trump. 5 Senate Democrats, including Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, sent a letter to Trump Thursday, urging him to set the agenda from the start with Putin and make absolutely clear that Russian interference in our democracy will in no way be tolerated. You know, who are you? Who the hell is you? You know, like I said, losers don't get to set rules. Losers just be happy to be in the room. Hey. We believe it's crucial for you as the President of the United States to raise the matter with President Putin and ensure that he hears you loud and clear. Interfering in our elections was wrong in 2016 and will not be permitted to happen again, wrote the group. Senator Dick Durbin, Ben Cardin, Jack Reed, Mark Warner. Yeah. I think this is all BS. I do. And it's not just standard BS. It's a different type of BS. It's the BS of the arrogant variety, where somehow, you know, like those people who give you their opinion and it's like, the whole time they're telling you, you're like, who told you I gave a shit? Seriously. Somebody tell you? Because like you looking at them, their mouth is moving, you don't even hear their words no more. You just see their mouth moving, you just, you know, in your mind, if your mind could talk to their mind telepathically, you would say, somebody told you I wanted to hear this shit? Like, somebody, who told you I cared what you thought? That has to be where it is right now. Come on, you've been saying this guy was colluding with Russia all this time. If he's been colluding with Russia all this time and working with Putin, Shouldn't they have this in a private conversation? I'm just saying. You got him elected, right? Isn't that what you say? He needs to say that to his face and just hit him up. Hit him up on hey, Pootie. Hey, Pootie. Yeah, it's me, Pootie. The Hawk lands here. It's the Hawk. Jigs up. Jigs up, Pootie. And they got me. Yeah. The weasels in the hen house. The umbrella's getting wet. Or some crazy, what? The hamster fell off the reel. The hamster fell off the wheel. Yeah, it's just arrogant. If you lose, you don't get to set the table. The Democrats, you need to take the L, be quiet, start again. And if you got any chances, if you want any chance in 2018 of taking back these seats, you need to be focused on policy, not Putin. That's it. Hey, man, focus on the policy. My last story is a lighthearted story, kind of. It really is. This is an interesting story. It happened in New Jersey. And no, it doesn't have anything to do with Chris Christie. Krispy Kreme Christie. It don't have anything to do with him. Nope. That's why I got to work out, man, because I said this year I was going to be on the beach, but I did not want to be like Chris Christie on the beach in a long sleeve shirt. That's not how. You can't enjoy the beach that way. You want to be on the beach without your shirt on. You want to be shirtless. Ladies, you wish you could be shirtless at the beach too. If I go shirtless on the beach, somebody might be like, "Hey, lady, sir, got to work on the man boobs. Got to work out." That's why. No, but I'm not picking on Christie. This is New Jersey, but it has nothing to do with him. Ironically, this has to do with these thieves stealing from the city, states, whatever, programs. Listen to this. New Jersey millionaires. Hey, you thought I was going to say poor people, right? I got you. You thought I was going to say poor people been scamming. No. Poor people do scam, but they have to. These people scam because they wanted to. Yeah, this is worse. Like, it's one thing to do something because you're between a rock and a hard place. And people who are poor and they like, if they don't know where if they're going to be able to put food in the kitchen or in the refrigerator next week, then you get a little bit more desperate. I know some of you don't have any clue at all what I'm talking about. Everything work around your house. Something break, you just buy another one. But people who have been in rough situations know, sometimes you got to cut a few corners when the wolf's at the door. Well, these people didn't have that problem. These people were just low-down, dirty scumbags. Listen, New Jersey millionaires, meaning more than one, on a welfare sting. 12 additional individuals charged. I was like, what? Millionaires making out on your tax dollars. I want to hear, where are all the people? Where are my friends in Kentucky? Where are my red state people? Who are my red state people? I know people be in swing states, but I'm talking to you. Oh, I know it's got to be the blacks down there on that still in that welfare. These millionaires look like you, but they're not you, but they look like you. They did it. Do something. Where's Stormfront now? Where is Paul Joseph Watson now? Where's Mark Dice now? Where are these guys now? Where's Richard Spencer? Where are these people? Where's the videos about these millionaire white folks stealing welfare money? Oh, it's a breakdown. Obviously, it's a breakdown of the fabric of white people everywhere. Maybe we should have black panels trying to discuss this shit. I don't understand. White people shouldn't do this. I don't understand why they would do this. It must be something to do with the music. Let me start analyzing like Katy Perry music. I think that Katy Perry music did something to the brain, is listening over and over to these horrible melodies with very low vocal range. There's no real high notes. And, maybe it has to do with the music. No, just, I don't know. It could also be their choice of movies. What are they watching? Yeah. You used to have those panels. Yeah, man. I think that the problem is that they just, they put too much mayonnaise on their bagels and stuff. They got bagels on their they got mayonnaise bagels. That's the problem, because that mayonnaise gets in your esophagus and then it swirls around and it creates the distortion in the... Too many BLTs. 12 more wealthy individuals in Lakewood, New Jersey, have been charged with defrauding Medicaid and other government assistance programs by misrepresenting their incomes, prosecutors said today, Thursday. After 7 couples were charged last week for gaming the system out of $2 million. Booyah! Why have I not heard about this? Why are you so quiet, racist? This is a good one. This is a good one. All right. These guys are scumbags. Just call them scumbags. See, they don't reflect badly on you. You wouldn't do this. If you was a millionaire, you wouldn't be trying to save a couple $20,000 by defrauding the government and risking your whole life, would you? You ain't that stupid if you was a millionaire. These people millionaires, they like used to getting away with stuff. Like they get away with stuff. They're like, oh, we get away with everything else. So I mean, this is a no-brainer. This is easy. No look past, No look past, John Stockton. Karl Malone out this month. No look past. No look, was it Stockton? What's the other guy with the hair from Canada? Yeah, him. Moses. All right. The defendants have all been charged with theft by deception, misrepresenting their incomes to show levels low enough in order to qualify for public assistance programs, including Medicaid, heating benefits, and food stamps. Oh, my God. They was up at the cash register with the snap. She got on a Donna Karen exclusive with a snap card like what? She got tired of being behind some sister getting some crab legs. She was like, you know what? I'm really tired of this. What if we pulled a switcheroo? What if we switched it on them? And what if we got the food stamps? You don't need food stamps if you got the money, dummy. They've been given letters instructing them as to the time frame for appearing. All defendants are expected to respond on Tuesday of next week. The Ocean County, New Jersey prosecutor's office said in a statement to Fox Business. Oh, Fox is reporting on this. Is this a Fox document? Oh, man. Fox talked about it. I bet you're going to try to make them seem better at some point. Let me see. The couple's charged Thursday fraudulently amassed welfare benefits near $400,000. Man, I need to improve my hustle. Oh, man, I got to hustle, man. I'm in the wrong business. I'm in the wrong business, baby. I need to be a welfare pimp. Come on now. $400,000. I need to be a welfare pimp business. $400,000. Where's my food stamps? Where's my benefits? Where's my heating bill? $400,000 is a lot of defrauding, y'all. But see, here's the thing. Here's the catch. They're rich, right? So they're going to get good lawyers. And guess what's not going to happen? Come on, you know what's not going to happen. Come on, Facebook. Facebook, you know what's not going to happen, Facebook. Periscope, you know what's not going to happen. Come on now. You know like I know. They're not going to do a day. What Bay said in the wire, you only do 2 days. There you come in. There you come out. Yeah, They're not going to go in. You understand what I'm saying? They rich, man. They're going to avoid all repercussions from this. This is the most embarrassing it will be for them, is this article where their names are not even listed. Let you steal a pack of gum. Like, you be all... They had you all pictured all side, picture on the wall. Steal a pack of gum from Walmart. They had you like this. Loss Prevention Week, they have a picture of your ass. But they can steal $400,000. Their name is not even in this article. And they're going to go beat the charge, too. All right. Throughout fiscal... All right. In another case, a couple allegedly made $1.8 million. God! $1.8 million through various business endeavors that they listed under relatives' names, yet received housing, food, and health benefits. God, Jesus. Woo! Okay. All right, guys. That's the killer. That's the killer. This is the hypocrisy of our democracy, if you want to call it that. I call it an oligarchy because it is one. If you don't know, you need to find out. This is what's happening. Poor people got it the worst in this country. All stripes, all colors, poor people. But, you know, it's just our system is built on that. It's built on the backs of the poor people, the disenfranchised. Black folks, you're going to get it. You're going to catch some hell. Latinos, you're going to catch some hell. Poor white folks, you're going to catch hell. That's what it is. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. These rich folks, they didn't want to. They didn't want to pay for their own food. They could not only pay for their food, they could pay for several other people's food. All right, that's not what they chose to do, and it's just amazing how the treatment's totally different. I know there would be names. There'd be a list of all the names of all the cheaters. All the names is written all down this page. Not a single name on that page. It is what it is. It is what it is. Give it up for that. You know, Windows 10 reminds me of too much stuff. I don't need reminders, you know. Remind me to play a number or something. Remind me to call my mother. Don't be reminding me to check your settings. Nah, man, you check these. You know, every time I turn around, pop up, pop up, pop up. So, guys, there's a number of stories I did in there, just things that I saw I thought were interesting. I'm going to do some separate videos for a couple of those, hopefully. My friend Momo Pineno in the house. Man, Oz, the Broken Carpenter, all the people that tune into the show, all my friends on Facebook and on Periscope. Look, I want to thank you very much for making it possible for me to reach 100,000 subscribers, and we keep on going. Nothing's changed. Only thing that's changed is the number, because it's just a number. But we hope to keep going and keep growing. Shout out to Jimmy Dore, who also celebrated a milestone of his own, 250,000. Give it up from Jimmy Dore. Right? And I hope to be there with him at some point, you know, with the 250, you know. Maybe if Jimmy and I did Tim and Jimmy shows, like, I don't know, 10 times a week, we could do that. Then I could catch up. But no, man, it's not a competition. It's good people all working. My friend H.A. Goodman, he's around 80,000. Go subscribe to H.A. Goodman, please, y'all. Do that. H.A. Goodman also, Hard Bastard. Go find the Hard Bastard. If you want commentary where it's very well researched and detailed, it is in full of passion, and there's no, like, I try to, you know, I watch my language sometimes. Sometimes I don't watch it. Sometimes it watches me. But no, if you like Hard Bastard, if you want just a delivery that's raw and it's like on point and it's on these issues that you care about, go to Hard Bastard, and also give to his channel. When I say that, if you follow him, give him $1. I don't mean a whole lot of money. One follow, $1. And spread the love. And this goes to anyone in independent media whose content you value. If you value their content, you want to keep them around, don't assume they're okay. Like I, for instance, had a car issue recently, and I was really hurt because I really didn't have it, right? So don't assume, and it got taken care of through a fan, through somebody, through a friend, I would say. But don't assume that people who do this content are all good. You know, don't assume we're doing all good and everything's fine. We don't have problems financially because of what we choose to do. We do. And until you get to a certain point, it's going to be really hard. You know, and I'm not at a point where I get, you know, I got a lot of subs, but for some reason my views aren't coming out. I don't know what it is with YouTube. So the point is, support, don't give, but support what you like. That's all. We complain a lot about people. Like I heard TYT put out a horrible segment about, I don't know, about the Han Solo thing about CNN and the meme for Trump meme, the wrestling meme. And, you know, so we complain about things we don't like, but we got to support the stuff we like. So support Hard Bastard H.A. Goodman. Also support my friend Nico House at Mikasa Sukasa. And look, guys, that's the way forward. I hope you agree with me. Hope you do. Hope you see my point. Because we sit around, you know, complaining like Caitlin Johnstone. Oh, man, she wrote this incredible article. I saw it. I think it was on Medium. It may have been on counterproper.com. Amazing article. So we got to support Caitlin Johnston if we want to continue to do what she does. Because she a human being, like she want to live indoors too. She might want to buy, I don't know, a newspaper, or I don't know, which, she might want to keep the air on. So, these things are important. So please, guys, consider doing that. Thank you for being here tonight. Tomorrow is Freedom Friday. Now, Freedom Friday, as you know, Freedom Friday, that's the show where you call up. Now, I want to tell you all to call in early because you know the phone lines get kind of packed. Tomorrow, Freedom Friday, you get 5 minutes of uninterrupted rant time. Now, you can rant or you can ask a question. And what's great is we have a community where you can ask a question and other callers will chime in on your question. So I'll start it off, but I always leave the door open for other conversations to develop within Freedom Friday. Because I believe, back when I started doing this over 2 years ago, I believe that maybe 3 years ago. Yeah, that long. It's been that long. I believe that the new wave of media needs to go into interactive mode. I believe that's where it's at. That's the special sauce, baby. That's what counts, all right? Is interacting with people and not having it be a one-way conversation. But whenever it's possible, having two-way conversations with people, that's where it's at. So hopefully more people will start opening up their phone lines, let themselves be put on the spot. It also increases your ability to just be good off the cuff, which I think is great. So it's a lot of benefits for all you broadcasters out there to get used to dealing with people on the line, on the phone, live. No edits. Just roll with it. So call up tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, go get a Tim Black shirt, guys. And please do not buy coffee from my distributor. Don't buy it. Someone asked me today, Tim, is there a way I can get like a decaf with a strong roast? Or like, no, man, can't do it because my distributor over at Black Mamba Coffee, they went dark on me months ago. They ain't paid me in so long. I don't know what's going on. I can't get a response. What am I to do? Sue? No, I don't want to do that. I just want them to take my stuff down. We want to take my stuff down. So until I get a real coffee distributor that will be transparent with the earnings, that will pay me, that will, when my fans buy coffee, will be like, okay, Tim, they did that because Tim. They wouldn't even know who I was if it wasn't for Tim. So let me make sure that this is all checks and balances. Like we agreed. Because we did agree on that. So anyway, don't buy my coffee from them. We're gonna come up with another plan for coffee. That's all. But you get this shirt because this shirt is like, they're not shafting me out of my shirt money. Or Momo Pineno either. Because we're both in this together on the designs. So look, guys, I love you. I appreciate you. I will see you tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like I said, be there early. Join in. There's a lot of conversation going on. I got a special Saturday show coming up, so I just want to let you know ahead of time. I'm going to be on the Hard Bastards channel, I think around 1 p.m. And then right after that, come back to my channel on Saturday where I have my guest, Portia Bolger, in the house. And she's got some exciting news and some exciting developments in Ohio that I think we all need to be focused on. So that's what it is. That's it, guys. I went on long enough. I appreciate you. I'll see you on the next one. And like I always say, don't you let nobody take your cornbread. That's your cornbread. You keep that.
Tim Black. Tim Black.
Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, YouTube.
Yes,
thank you, Periscope.
Truth. Funny. Tim Black. I am TimBlack.com. Tim Black.
Look, man, I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe.
Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe, y'all. Don't do it. Do not do it.